Hi friends, in our time together today, I'm introducing scale exercise 28 for low and high D whistles. I'm going to play the exercise on my Howard low D. I'll play the exercise in D, that's two sharps. And I'm going to play the exercise in G with one sharp on the Carbony Narrow Bore with close finger spacing. And I'm going to show you something else I do with this exercise that I think is pretty fun on my Wild Irish high D. I'm using three different whistles because one, I felt like it, and two, it adds some variation on different things you could do, the tone quality. You get to hear those differences in this, and I think that's helpful. First though, scale exercises are so important. Many folks just blow them off, and but don't. Please use these. Scale exercises are incredibly valuable for us because what you do is, you want to learn to play tunes, and over here you're learning to play a tune, but in the middle of learning to play a tune, you're having trouble with a note transition. And you're thinking to yourself, why didn't I learn that note transition somewhere else to prepare myself ahead of time? Well, that's what the scale exercises do. Tone quality. So what you do over in the scale exercises, you're developing and experimenting with speed, finger dexterity, hole coverage, tone quality, ornamentation, and you're getting all that down over here. And then you're taking that and you're just dumping it on top of a tune you're learning. So you're learning a tune and you're thinking, because I've got all this other stuff developed better, I can focus on the tune. So you're learning tunes faster, you're playing them better, all because you took the time to work on scale exercises. But how we work on them is important too. Pay attention to tone quality, pay attention to note transitions, making them smooth, not letting your fingers bounce. When you go from like an A to a second octave D, it shouldn't sound like you're playing four different notes. It should be A, D, rather than A, D. I know that because I do it sometimes. Anyway, here, my friends, is the exercise in D. And I'll stand so you can see my hands. I'm providing a link at the top of the notes to this video so that you could download the music and tabs if you want to use them. And the exercise is basically, you start on a note, you hold it for a beat while listening to it, and then you walk up to the fourth note, listen, pause, go back down, listen, pause, and then walk up to scale doing that. Here's the exercise in D. Alrighty, that's the exercise in D. Now, if you find that a note sounds bad, it might be whole coverage, so pause and work on that. I actually had a couple of notes in there that when we're done, I'm going to go back and work on that specific transition where I felt it was a little clumsy. And one of the ways you could develop your skills is by going slowly. That gives you the opportunity to think whole coverage, to work on whole coverage, to think tone quality, to think note transition. And then like we do with learning to play a tune faster. Do it a little faster while doing the exact same things. And then start throwing ornamentation in. You see how we're stepping up and we're stepping down? We're pausing. All kinds of opportunities for you to mess around with ornamentation. And now, here's the exercise in G on the Carbony close finger spacing narrow bore. All right, now that may have felt incomplete to you because you might have been expecting me to do two more measures there. First, starting on the F sharp in the second octave, and then starting on the G on the second octave. But I'm leaving that as an option for you. You get to that last one after you play the E. You can go to that next one. Oh, I need to work on that C natural on the second octave. F sharp, G, A, B, sit on the C natural. B, A, G, F sharp. So that's that's the advanced add-on. And then at the last one, it's G, A, B, C natural, D, C natural, B, A, G. So try that one out. Just so important for us. And I didn't want to throw that in as a requirement right now for you because that just doesn't seem fair. One of the reasons is because not all whistles permit us easily to play those top notes. And not everybody wants to play them, but I think it's important for you to play every note on your whistle. But that's why I'm throwing that in as an advanced option for you. Now, so I've got my Wild Irish. I told you I'd show you something else I do with this. I'm going to go back to the exercise in D. Always thinking tone quality, note transition. But that's pause, walk up, pause, walk down, pause. Just do a straight run and only sit on the last note. And so what I do when I practice this scale exercise, well, after I made it, I'll do it as written and then do the run. So this is how I've been walking through it. Okay, so you're doing a lot of things there. So do that with both the D and the G exercise. It's really helpful. Do it on your low whistles, do it on your high whistles. But you'll notice I started to throw a few ornaments in. Great opportunities to just practice all your ornaments going through this scale exercise. This is one of my favorites because you can do a lot with it. So, my friends, please, like I said, use these scale exercises. Use this scale exercise to develop your tone quality. That breathing, that breath control. Listen to yourself. Modify your breath as needed. Your hull coverage, your speed, your transitions, your ornamentation. Wow. Do this now, and then when you're playing a tune, you'll be a lot better. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy whistling, my friends.